President Trump is delivering on his promise to crack down on crime in America's most dangerous cities. He took action in Washington, D.C., and now he's doing the same in Portland, Oregon. Let's listen to this announcement on Fox News.
Breaking news just moments ago, President Trump sending troops to Portland. He made the announcement on Truth Social, and it read in part at the request of Secretary of Homeland Security Kristi Noem. I am directing Secretary of War Pete Hegseth to provide all necessary troops to protect war-ravaged Portland.
And here is President Trump explaining the reasoning behind his decision.
I believe it was in Oregon where you had a federal building where there were men in black ski masks who were committing acts of violence, who were shutting down a government building. To the president's point, they don't come from nowhere. These are paid people. This is organized. They're committing acts of political terrorism on American soil. And it's time we had a government that looked out for the American people rather than the people who are committing violence against the American people.
When you go out to Portland and you see what's happening in Portland, this is like nobody's ever seen anything like it. Every night, and this has gone on for years, they just burn the place down. And you know, the shop owners, most of them have left, but the few shops that are open, they just use plywood and just like 3/4-inch plywood. They don't put storefronts because they know it's going to be burned down. These are professional agitators.
Right.
These are bad people, and they're paid a lot of money by rich people. But I will tell you that these are bad people, and they're paying a lot of money, millions of dollars. But take a look at Portland sometime. These are wild, these are crazy people. And they're trying to burn down buildings, including federal buildings. And we cannot let our cities, and that's a small example, but it's the most violent example. It's every night, and they've done it for years. But we're going to get out there, and we're going to do a pretty big number of those people in Portland that are doing that. They're professional agitators and anarchists.
As you can imagine, Oregon Governor Tina Kotek claims that there is no need for stronger law enforcement in Oregon.
In my conversations directly with President Trump and Secretary Noem, I have been abundantly clear with them that Portland and the state of Oregon believe in the rule of law, and we can manage our own local public safety needs. There is no insurrection, there is no threat to national security, and there is no need for military troops in our major city.
But the reality on the ground tells a very different story. Agitators and criminals continue to harass and attack ICE facilities and federal agents. This isn't about politics, it's about safety. Ordinary citizens, they just want to walk their streets without fear. Yet Portland has become a breeding ground for lawlessness and anarchy. I have to give credit to President Trump for standing up for the safety of the American people and for refusing to bow to intimidation from violent actors. What do you think? Is President Trump going too far or not far enough in his fight against crime? Let me know in the comments below. But before you go, don't forget to sign up for our newsletter at alainguillot.com/newsletter so that you will never miss an episode. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time. Peace.